This is my first time at Junk in the Trunk in Oxford, Florida. It's a huge open field with lots of parking for shoppers. Vendors arrive early, park in a designated shopping area, and set up, so now you know how the name came to be. I was looking for my usual paper products or anything that would look great in a card or the junk journal kits. I always look for the vintage things, authentic, and I found some really great things here today. My first purchase of the day was a complete clue game, which is perfect for my board game junk journal scrapbook kits. I've been running low and needed some extra supplies, so this is perfect. Then I happened upon another table that had this really interesting stamp collecting book, and I kind of out of the corner of my eye saw that there was some uncanceled stamps, so that was really intriguing to me. So of course I had to purchase, and when I was looking back here at my video, I had to laugh because here's me paying for it. I had put my phone down to pay and forgot to turn off record. I really liked the informal atmosphere. Some people set up on blankets on the ground, other people had tables. One thing that I was surprised to see was live plants, and next to them was someone selling a variety of trellises and plant holders. Super smart marketing. And even better was the cart that you could load up your plants on and they would take to your car. I saw the airport from my childhood and got this huge box filled with rickrack, lace, binding, bias tape. You name it, it was in that box. On the way back to my car, I noticed they have this super cute play area for kids, so it's a really family-friendly event. Of course, once I left, I figured I would take the back roads home and see what other thrift stores I would find. The first stop was Restoring Hope in Wildwood, Florida, and they had furniture, books, housewares. If you needed to get a kitchen set up, they had everything there. The only thing I ended up needing or wanting was some Valentine ribbon, but I did think it was cute seeing the Cape Cod book and Welcome to Ybor City and mug, and then color forms. Who remembers color forms? And I considered stamps, but then do I need to include fresh stamp ink pads in the kits? Just let me know your thoughts. Final stop of the day, Solutions Thrift store. I didn't know that those ink, Final stop was Solutions Thrift store. I found out after the fact that you can use the dye from Easter egg kits to dye paper. Such a bummer, but I'll remember that for the future. I went straight for the office and craft supplies, but they didn't have anything that I needed per se, so I left it all behind. As I walked over to the books, I passed by all the clothing, and it was in really nice quality clothing that I saw. And I found this book, McCall's Sewing Patterns. I've never seen one of these in a thrift store before, so I had to buy that. I checked out the games and didn't get anything there either. Puzzles. What do you guys think about puzzles? Would you ever buy a puzzle at a thrift store? That was my day. I spent a total of $21.50. However, when I got back to the warehouse the next day and sat down to add up all the postage stamps that were never used, meaning I can still use them, that came to $23.68. So minus the $21.50 I spent, I actually made $2.18 thrift shopping. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. Thanks.